die.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Craig Ferguson.
Hey, everybody. All right. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Now, listen, tonight, I'm going to talk about something I've never talked about before. I'm going to talk about the internal workings of the American court system. And it's not a popular subject. It's not something that people look forward to. It's a sort of legal ladies' business. But a lot of people are not comfortable talking about this in public, but it's got to be done, so feet in the stirrups, everybody. This is, what? No, it's a bipartisan issue. This is not about Democrats and Republicans. In fact, Democrats and Republicans are incensed about this issue, and they're together on it. And they haven't been together on anything since ALF was cancelled, and they're together on this. They were furious about it. I was furious about that. It was an alien puppet, and it was cancelled. You bastards! Anyway, I'll have to be careful talking about this, too, because I don't have my citizenship yet. Citizenship. I don't have my citizenship yet, so I've got to be careful. But I have got permission tonight to speak about this subject from the International House of Pancakes. Anyway, the International House of Pancakes, as opposed to the National House of Pancakes. Anyway, there's a new ruling by the Supreme Court, and this subject is called eminent domain, right? Now, have you heard about this thing? It's just to drive you crazy. If you haven't heard this about home, I'll tell you what it is. It means that local governments are allowed to take your house and property away if they want to build something that benefits the larger community. Now, that used to mean a hospital, a school, a highway. Okay, that's fine, you can see that. The new interpretation the Supreme Court have said, they can take away your property for anything that brings in more tax money. Shopping malls, condos, office buildings. Now, listen, I want to be a good American. I truly do, and I think that means being a team player. I don't mind if the local hospital needs a new wing for the lactose intolerant. Go ahead, put it in my basement. Let the nurses stay upstairs. We'll be fine. But I draw the line of being forced to sell my house to make way for a new nail salon or batting cages or something. It's not right. It is not right. Not right. The test case in the Supreme Court was from New London, Connecticut. The residents didn't want to sell their homes to make way for a mall. And they lost the Supreme Court decision. Now, I've been to Connecticut. I understand they need more shopping malls there. It's a godforsaken wilderness filled with Range Rovers and sailboats. There's just nothing there. But it doesn't seem fair to me. If you work hard, you save your money, you buy your house, that's the American dream, isn't it? Isn't that the American dream? That's what I thought. So then what happens? Some rich bastard developer wants to put up frozen yogurt stand where your house is, and you're out in your ass. And I like frozen yogurt, and this is the law. Now, I have learned one thing. If you take on the law, you're going to lose. I fought the law, and I didn't win. Law won. There's a song in there somewhere. I fought the law and the law won. Yes. See, now, every time I get arrested, which is not often these days, but it used to be, every time I'm arrested, by the way, if you're planning on getting arrested, be polite. You know, I see people on the TV shows and stuff, and they're going, hey, get your hands off me, copper, and swearing and stuff. Are you nuts? You know, you should be polite to cops for two reasons. One, cops have a really tough job. It's a very tough job being a cop. And the second one, it's just stupid not to be polite. You know, you cuss at a cop, he's not going to go, you know, you're right, I'm going to let you go. Anyway, it's the eminent domain thing I want to talk about. I've got a solution for it. We should all just sell our houses. Just sell our houses and get mobile homes. And we could all live in one house, like the monkeys, bunk beds. Or we can beat the developers at their own game. We all move into shopping centres. Move into a shopping mall. That way, they wouldn't dare. They would not dare to build a shopping mall on top of a mall. They wouldn't do it. Unless, actually, in LA, that's not true. In LA, there used to be a genuine 50s diner on Sunset, up on Sunset Boulevard. Used to be a genuine 50s diner called Ben Frank's. And they knocked it down to build a genuine 50s diner. It's true. They built Mel's Diner, a genuine 50s diner. There was a genuine 50, a 50. They built it down and built an imitation genuine 50s. It's going crazy. Anyway. We should give up our homes and walk the earth, maybe, like Kwai Chang Caine in Kung Fu. Just walk from town to town, kicking people's asses. Anyway, I'm going on and on about this. And the final irony to the Supreme Court thing is that the guy who brought it in, Justice David Souter, voted it against the homeowners and sided with the local government and the developers. Now here's something. A local developer wants to force Justice Souter to sell his property in New Hampshire to make way for a hotel. Oh. Enjoy the room service, Your Honor. Let's start the show. Hey. Hi. Whoa, it's a giant show tonight. If I was on the Supreme Court, I'd be scared of this show. It's so big. I gotta be careful until I get my citizenship, though. I gotta be careful. International House of Pancakes. Huge show tonight. Huge show tonight. Actress and new poker champion Jennifer Tilly is here, everybody. Look at that. What a lovely woman. Gorgeous, funny. Gorgeous, funny, sexy, and very good at cards, apparently. Let's we'll talk to her. She just won like $1 quadrillion. $1 quadrillion. It's not easy. She won the International House of Pancakes Championship or something. So we'll find out when she comes out. Anyway, it's a big poker thing she won. Also, actor Corbin Bernsen is here, everybody. How about that? That's what I'm talking about. Corbin, he was in the LA Law, wasn't he? He was in the LA Law, and the law then was that you couldn't just get your house stolen because somebody wanted it. They changed the law, though. And also tonight, astronaut Leroy Chow is here as well. Leroy Chow. Leroy was in space. Leroy was in space for like 6.5 months. In that space, 6.5 months up there in space. He was up. Actually, there's a picture. There's a picture of him in space. Look, there he is. See, up there in the space. No, that's just a picture. Isn't it? Isn't that amazing? 6.5 months. So that's him in space, and that's him in Sears, I guess. That's where Space Sears. Yeah. Anyway, we got time for any emails tonight, son? No time for emails? All right, I'll do a couple. Really, no time for emails? All right. So here's one from. I can't live by your rules, man. Anyway, this is from Eleanor in Winnipeg, Canada. I've been to Winnipeg. So that's everybody from Winnipeg then. Yeah. She says, "Hi, Craig. July 1st is my birthday. How do you celebrate your birthday? I need some ideas." I actually get depressed on my birthday. I get depressed and I think about all the things that have passed me by. I think about the dead cells falling off my body. Does that help? All right, we'll move on. Now, everyone knows, there's a new film out, The War of the Worlds. Have you seen it yet? Anyone seen The War of the Worlds? Yeah? Is it a good film? Okay. Anyway, oh boy. The War of the Worlds just opened, and for huge movies like this, the stars get interviewed by all sorts of these kiss-ass entertainment reporters. It's what's called a press junket. Here's one. We took a clip from one. Take a look at this.
So, Tom, is there anything going on in your life? Seriously, are you seeing anyone special, or do you keep that sort of stuff private? sorry, Tom. My heart just isn't in this. I'm dealing with a family situation.
What do you mean?
Yesterday, my grandmother fell down a well. Yeah. She's a tough old broad, and we've dropped down some food, but she hasn't made any sound since last night. What's so funny? The woman is 87 years old and covered in moss. How dare you? This woman is Joe Pickett's fan. This is a woman who owns the Cocktail DVD. She actually paid to see Far and Away twice. You disgust me in a naughty, sexy way.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Tom Cruise. A new, Man, we got budget problems on this show. There's a new theory on global warming that says that instead of reducing greenhouse gas emissions, that we should just reduce the amount of sunlight that reaches planet Earth. It's a big project, and we've put together a simulation of how that might work. Let's take a look at that.
The Sun Screening Space Module has achieved geosynchronous orbit around planet Earth and is positioned for application of solar reflective material. Commence downloading sequence. Solar Shielding Composite is in application mode. Reduction in exposure to ultraviolet radiation is initiated. Coverage of hard-to-reach area in back is confirmed. Ah, yes, that's much better. Oh.
Did I mention we were having budget problems at this show? Well, we don't have problems. We just don't have any money. Actually, they probably want to knock down this place, build a mall. Now, there's exciting news from the movie world this week. Work has started on the new Harry Potter film. Now, the film is, yeah, very exciting. I love the Harry Potter. Now, the films are chronological, and so, you know, time's passing, and they've had to recast the actor who plays Harry Potter. Oh, yeah. Because they have to get somebody who's older. And we've got an early clip from the movie. Let's take a look at this one. Hello. It's me, Michael Caine. It seems they have me playing Harry Potter. Wait a chick, where's my cigarette? Abracadabra. Oh, look at that. Right? Yes, there'll be plenty of special effects like that in the picture. You can bank on it. Look at that. Oi. Thank you, my dear. Did I mention they're having budget problems at this show? Anyway, I'm Harry Potter, the wizard. But I guess I'm not such a wizard in the classroom, seeing I'm 72 and I'm still here at Hogwarts. By the way, I had me a case of those Hogwarts once. When you're in Amsterdam, you've got to be careful where you wiggle your magic wand. Know what I'm saying? Which reminds me, it's time for a little magic potion. Could use a little ice. Alakazam. Right? Lovely, look at that. Look at that. Now, I've changed my mind, I don't want ice. Off you go, ice. There you are. For my next trick... For my next trick, I'm going to find some young bird, I'm going to go back to her flat, I'll give her a good rogering, and then first thing in the morning, I'll disappear. Here I go. Presto, change-o.